Hello YouTube and welcome to my kitchen. This is your boy Antoine, aka Preach. We are here today and our meal we'll be preparing for you today is homemade chicken and rice. This is one of the meals I grew up on. Growing up not so privileged, you had to find meals that are kind of like a meal in one. Everything's in one pot pretty much. And that's what we're going to be doing for you today. This is my grandmother's recipe. Rest in peace to my grandmother, Martha Hudson. Alright, first thing we're going to start off with is I'm going to show you some ingredients you're going to need. You're going to use, these are your seasonings. Roasted garlic and herbs. You guys see me use this stuff a lot. Garlic powder. I don't use garlic salt because there's enough salt in the other seasoning. Minced onion, and this is Walmart's brand. Onion powder. Here's the salt right here, the Lorien's seasoning salt. Everybody says that differently. Black pepper. Some more salt is in the Creole seasoning. Parsley flakes. I'm not sure if parsley has a flavor or is it just for decorations. I have some more parsley flakes. Paprika gives you that smoky flavor. This is your chicken bouillon, give you that chicken flavor. 1 packet of Sazón, Goya Sazón. 1 bag of onion soup mix. 1 stick of the Land O'Lakes butter. Is it backward? Land O'Lakes butter? Okay. A half a green pepper, a half an onion, and 4 cloves of garlic. A can of small red beans. And of course, the star of the show, some chicken. And this chicken's been cleaned and I took the skin off of it. Okay? Alright, so we're gonna get our fire started. Come on over to my pot. Alright, so we're gonna put the fire on 4. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a half a stick of this butter and we're going to put it down in the pot. Half a stick of butter going to go down in the base of the pot. And you want to make sure that it coats the bottom of the pot. Make sure it just coats the bottom of the pot. And you're going to leave the butter in there. So that's what you want to happen. You want to let it coat the bottom of the pot. But leave the butter in there. Okay? This is not a long process, unless you want it to be. So now that the butter is in there, it's starting to melt. You're going to take your clean chicken legs or drumsticks, and this is 8 of them. And we're going to line them up in there. Remember, they're already cleaned and the skin is off of them. Just going to line them up all around. No special way. You want to just try to make sure that each of them have a spot though to lay. Okay. Give me 1 second. So let me give you, that's what it looks like. Okay. So I have all your chicken in there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the camera off of me. I'm going to actually put it on the food so I don't have to keep going back and forth, okay? So you just pretty much want the chicken to brown on both sides. Let each side get a little taste of that butter. And all you're doing is you're doing that so you can lock the moisture in before you add any other ingredients. And when you turn it, your chicken should be kind of like a white paste color. That's letting you know that it's sealed and has absorbed all that nice butter flavor. Okay. You don't want your chicken to stick because remember you're going to put rice in this pot. Okay. So now we're going to get ready to add our garlic, onion, and pepper. We're going to just put that right on top of that chicken. And you really want to give that a chance to cook. So we're going to take a lid and put it over that while so that can sweat. Okay. Give that a few to sweat. So once that's done, you're going to add this packet of onion seasoning. You're going to add your sazon. You're going to add your chicken. 3 ingredients. And you should hear it. It's nice and it's sizzling, nice and good. We're going to turn our overhead on. Hopefully you guys are having a blessed day. And this meal can inspire you to stay in the kitchen and kind of stay out the restaurants. This is easy to do. Our side dish is going to be broccoli. Let's get our rice ready. Today we're going to be using Carolina enriched rice, extra long grain. This is what my grandmother used. So that's what I'm going to be using. Going to get us a measuring cup. Okay. Good old measuring cup. And remember, you don't want this to stick. So now that both sides had a chance to absorb that good old butter, we're going to turn it one last time before we add the seasoning. And remember, you don't want it to stick. And you're going to cook your chicken very well, but you don't want it, you want it to fall off the bone, but not fall off the bone, if that makes sense. Those who cook understand. Okay, so first thing we're going to add is that onion packet. We'll just sprinkle that all around. Try to get some on all the chicken. And now I'm going to take this packet of sazon. We're going to mix that in. At this point, you're going to turn your fire down to 2. Because again, like I said, you don't want it to burn. You're not going to put our chicken bouillon. Okay. Creole seasoning. Some paprika. Thought I opened this. I guess I didn't. This is going to add that smoky flavor and it's going to add that nice rich color. You're going to add your parsley. That's going to give it some more color. I think I put parsley on everything. Some black pepper. I love black pepper. We're not going to be stingy with the black pepper. Some Lorry's. Very little Lorry's because you already have a lot of salt in there already. Minced onion. You want to get that minced onion in there now because once you get close to the finished state, you don't want to be putting onions in your food once you get close to that almost done state. Some chicken seasoning, some garlic, which I love, and some onion powder. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to get us some chicken broth. Okay. And we're going to put enough in there to cover, let's make sure the expiration date is good, 2020. We're going to just put enough in there to cover the chicken. Just enough to cover the chicken. And yes, I'm wiping the seasoning off the chicken. Okay, we have enough in here to cover the chicken. Okay. Now we're going to turn our fire back up to 4. And we're going to put the lid on there. and let it do what it does. You're gonna let this come to a boil, so let's let this cook for about 30 minutes, okay? And we'll be right back to show you what it looks like. So let's do it before. All seasoned, can you see that? All seasoned. Okay. That's the before. And we'll be right back with the after. See you in a little bit. So it's been about 15 minutes. And this is a little update of what it looks like. Your chicken is getting done. That broth is very nice. So we have about 15 more minutes to go. And then we can add our rice. Pop the lid back on there and let it cook. Okay, welcome back. All right, let's see the update of our food. So it's 30 minutes. We're gonna check our chicken. I like to call this the lollipop stage. Chicken cooks so well that the bone is actually exposed. See that? And that chicken is done. Here go another piece. See, the bone is exposed. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna get ready for our stage number 2. Okay. We're gonna take. Let's see. For the rice, let's read the instructions. 1 cup of rice is 2 cups of water. 2 cups of rice is 4 cups of water. So we're gonna do 4 cups of water. We're going to go 2 cups of rice. So this is not, and this is chicken stock. So you have 1 cup. One cup. Probably have to use water for the rest. That's 1 cup. That's 1 cup so far. This is cup number 2. This is the 3rd cup. And then the final cup, 4th cup. So that's 4 cups of water. And all we're going to add to that is 2 cups of rice. So we're just going to mix that around. Make sure you mix the bottom and get all the good stuff off the bottom of the pot. At this point, we're going to taste it. Very good. And we're going to add our last round of seasoning. So onion, garlic, and all you're doing is seasoning the water for the rice. Black pepper, chicken seasoning, and all you're doing is seasoning the water for the rice. Parsley, Lorry's. Remember, you can go pretty light on that because all your other seasonings that you put in here. Paprika. And again, you're seasoning the water for the rice. Creole seasoning. That's more parsley. Last time you're going to use minced onion in this dish. Some garlic and herb. And finish it off with some chicken bouillon. Because it is chicken and rice, you want to have that chicken and rice flavor. Just mix that up. Give it a taste. Perfect. Has that buttery rich taste. So at this point, looks like a stew. So your chicken. Okay. Put the lid back on it. Let it come to a boil. When it comes to a boil, you want to add 2 cups of rice to this on low heat and cook it low throughout the rest of the process. So give this about, on number 5, you got about 10 minutes to come to a boil. We'll be right back. All right, now we're back, and the water's come to a boil. Okay. Let's give it a taste. Great. So now I'm going to add 2 cups of rice. So 1 cup. And do it in a nice circular motion. Get it all around. And 2nd cup. And that rice is going to begin to expand. We're going to just mix it around a little bit. Okay. So let me give you a before. That's your chicken and rice. Okay. Still looks like a stew. We're going to turn the fire down to 3. Put the lid on it. When we come back, we're going to add our beans. And we're going to add some butter over top of it. Alright? So give that about a good 20 minutes. Okay? See you later. Okay, folks. Now we're back. We're going to take this can of small red beans and put that in there. Alright, we're going to just mix that around. Mix that around nice. And you don't want this to be soupy, so you don't need to add any more water to it. It's doing fine. But just mix them beans up in there so they can get cooked. Give a little taste sample. Okay. The rice is getting done. Your fire's on low. So now you're going to take your butter that you sliced up earlier, and you're going to just place it throughout the pot. I got about 4 pieces. 5, I'm sorry. Take some black pepper. Top it off. Take some, that's good. All right, so here's the update on the food. All right, it's not sticking. Rice is soft. Let's show you the finished product. You have a little more moisture in there, so we're going to dry it out a little bit longer. So while that's doing that, we're going to put down the back burner on low. We took some broccoli. We have some broccoli from ShopRite. Microwaved it for about 5 minutes. We have it on a medium-low heat. We have this salad and vegetable packet from Goya. Okay. We're going to put this on there. Nice and generous. Okay. We use some Tony seasoning. Some herbs and garlic seasoning. Of course, my favorite, some black pepper. Some garlic powder. We're kind of heavy on the garlic powder. Some onion powder, not too heavy on onion powder. And a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Not much, just a little bit. And then to this, we're going to add some butter. About a half a stick of butter. Get a spoon. We're not gonna use a big spoon because not that much. Nice small spoon. Just mix that around like that until the butter melts. Take a little taste. Parmesan is actually good. You have to put a little bit more on there. Okay. I'm gonna put that on low also, and let that come to a not a boil, but want it to melt. Checking our chicken and rice. All right, all that fluid has evaporated out of there. All right, we're just waiting for this broccoli to do its thing. The action I'm gonna do is I want to take some water, not much at all, just enough so it can steam, and just put it on the bottom of that. I want it to stick. I want it to steam. And turn my fire on 2 and let it do its thing. That is still on low. We're just gonna turn that back one off. Okay, and we'll be right back. All right, listen, this is the end product of our chicken and rice. All right, so this is the end product of our chicken and rice and broccoli. Here it goes. That's our broccoli. And that's our chicken and rice.